Hello. Welcome back to another live stream with Barca versus Real Madrid. So we're back in this game. Who is gonna win today? Let me know about today's predictions. Where are you gonna win? And আমরা আশা করতেছি যে এর মধ্যে আমরা আমাদের যত কাজ আছে সেগুলো আমরা করে ফেলবো। টিম নিউজটা আমরা অলরেডি দেখতে পাচ্তেছি যে টিম নিউজে কে কে আছে। হোপফুলি টিম নিউজটা আমরা আরো কভার আপ করবো। সো আমরা কিন্তু এখান থেকে দেখতে পারতেছি যে টিম নিউজে কে কে আছে। সো বার্সেলোনা হচ্ছে কুবার্সিকে নামানো হয় নাই, আরাউখোকে নামানো হয়েছে। হবিসের নামার কথা ছিল ক্যাসভারেস, আলভারো ক্যারেসেস, ক্যারেসেস বল আলভারো ফার্নান্ডেস। অলরাইট, it's a good one actually eventually. What the fuck is that? Right. uh we have two three things to watch on this live stream, and one of the most important thing is that the team news. Okay, let me see. ওকে, সো কিছু ম্যাচ প্রিভিউ করি ম্যাচ শুরু হওয়ার আগে, স্টার্ট হওয়ার আগে। Most important thing is that this game is very important for both Barcelona and Real Madrid. আপনি যদি বর্তমানে পয়েন্ট টেবিলসটা দেখেন, একদম অলমোস্ট সিমিলার সর্ট অফ থিংস কিন্তু বার্সা রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ দুই টিমের মধ্যেই আছে, বাট বার্সেলোনা হ্যাজ সাম ইনজুরিজ। দ্যাট ইজ ওয়ান অফ দ্য ক্রুশিয়াল থিং। অ্যান্ড যারা এখন পর্যন্ত জানেন না যে দিস ইজ হাউ ইট ওয়ার্কস, আই থিঙ্ক ওকে 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 সো ইয়েস, আই থিঙ্ক টিম নিউজটা আমরা দেখে ফেলছি। join us in our live session. আমাদের ফেসবুক পেজ আছে, সাথে আপনি চাইলে ইনস্টাগ্রামে জয়েন করতে পারেন। স্টেট ফরওয়ার্ডলি যদি বলি হু ইজ গোয়িং টু বি উইনিং দিস, for me I think Real Madrid has some upper hands. My prediction goes to Real Madrid 3-1 this time. I think বার্সেলোনার কিছু ইনজুরি ক্রাইসিস আছে, যেটার জন্য হয়তো বা বার্সেলোনা এই মনে হয় যে এটা জিততে পারবে না। অনেস্টলি এটা জেতার চান্স খুব কম। অ্যান্ড হানসি ফ্লিক ইজ নট দ্য ইন দ্য স্টেডিয়াম সাইড। আই থিঙ্ক এটা একটা বড় রিজন যে বার্সেলোনার জন্য ভেরি ইজি পয়েন্ট অফ ভিউ টু উইন দিস গেম। অ্যান্ড Real Madrid has very solid squad too. And some say this that this is the similar sort of way. Yeah, I think the pattern is kind of similar. If you guys can hear me, just let me know. You guys can hear me this game. And Real Madrid has very solid squad too. And some say this that this is okay. আমরা একটু ম্যাচ স্টার্ট হওয়ার আগে আমরা একটু ব্রেকডাউন করি কিছু। ওকে, সো আমি একটু 2 মিনিটের জন্য গিভ মি আ ব্রেক, আই এম কামিং। নিউট্রাল পয়েন্ট অফ ভিউ থেকে যদি একটু ট্রাই করি দেখি, বাট ট্যাকটিক্যালে চলে যাচ্ছি। ট্যাকটিক্যাল বোর্ড যেটা, এই বোর্ডটা আমি আপনাদেরকে এখন আমার এখানে স্ক্রিনের সামনে আমি করে দিব। সেখানে আপনি ট্যাকটিক্যাল বোর্ডটার থেকে আপনি লিস্ট কিছু জিনিস জানতে পারবেন হোপফুলি। সো আমরা রিমুভ করে দিচ্ছি, নতুন করে একটা বোর্ড নিচ্ছি। লেট মি সি। ওকে, দিস 11 versus 11, right? uh, আমার ট্যাকটিক্যাল বোর্ডটা আমি ইউজ করব। আমি ট্যাকটিক্যাল বোর্ডটা একটু রেডি করে আমি নিচ্ছি, দেন আই উইল শো কেস দ্যাট। ওকে, ট্যাকটিক্যাল বোর্ড ইউজ করে দিচ্ছি। অলরাইট, আমি নাম দিচ্ছি না। সো আমি ট্যাকটিক্যাল বোর্ডটা অলরেডি ইউজ করতেছি। আহ, আমি একটু কিছুক্ষণের মধ্যে আমি ট্যাকটিক্যাল বোর্ডটা আশা করে দেখাতে পারবো। জাস্ট ওয়েট আ মিনিট। ওকে, whatever it is. দিয়ে দিচ্ছি। রাইট, সো আমি কিছু কিছু চেঞ্জেস রাখতেছি যেটা থেকে আপনি, পার্পল ওয়ান ইজ বার্সেলোনা, রাইট? ওকে, উইন্ডোজ ডিফেন্ডার এটা করতে পারবে না। আচ্ছা, আমি ইমেজটা শো করাচ্ছি। ব্রাউজার 3। আমার সিনটা চলে গেছে, রাইট? আচ্ছা, ওকে, আমি এখন ইউজ করতেছি। Wait a minute. Okay, this is alright. So আমি ইমেজটা জাস্ট জেনারেলি আপনাদের সাথে শেয়ার করতে পারবো। যে ইমেজটা দিয়ে আমি দেখাচ্ছি, আমি দেখাবো আফটার স্ক্রিনশট দিয়ে, হয়তো বা পরে কোনো এক সময়। সো আচ্ছা, যেটা প্রিভিউ আমি করতেছিলাম, লেটস স্টার্ট দ্য প্রিভিউ ফার্স্ট। আসলে আপনি যদি আমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করেন হু ইজ দ্য আপার হ্যান্ড ইন দিস গেম, ইটস ক্লিয়ারলি বার্সেলোনা, নট ইটস রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ। দুটো জিনিসের উপর খুব বেশি ফোকাস করা উচিত, সেটা হচ্ছে যে I think Barcelona will suffer this time because Real Madrid has some subtle defense. One of the crucial defense is like they love to do one overcoming defensive auras. So yeah, in sometimes when you started to say that this defense has been working on or not, overall, uh, today, okay, but it's like okay, this is over. Uh, acha, you can ask big questions in the chat, okay? So yeah, আচ্ছা, যেটা আমরা নিয়ে কথা বলতেছিলাম, দ্য ইম্পর্টেন্ট থিং সেটা হচ্ছে যে কেন রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ আজকে ম্যাচ জিততে পারে। Look, there was many reasons. I think the most important reason was, if you see the the heavyweight in the রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ সাইড, আমার মনে হয় যে রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের রিসেন্ট প্লে অফ এমবাপ্পের উপর অনেক ডিপেন্ড করে। আমি যদি রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের রিসেন্ট ফুটবলের উপর বলি, দিস আর নট গুড, ওকে? রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ ফুটবল ইজ নট like a lot of subtle things, a lot of superior things to see, but Barcelona's defense is not clicking. The most important thing is, আমি আমার এই চ্যানেলে আমি আমার কয়েকটা বার ভিডিও করছি যে the Barcelona's defense is the crucial and very important issues that has been suffocating throughout the years, and এইটার সলিউশন শুধুমাত্র একটা জায়গায় আছে, সেটা হচ্ছে যে to bring a defender who is capable to doing anything. And these are the things that sometimes changes your game perspective, the whole emptiness, okay? Just imagine Chesney is not a proper star, huh? Yes, he was in the before, so Chesney would not gonna be make out for Barcelona. Kunde is good, in a good form, but this time I think Kunde will not be the man. Okay, so who's the next one? Is Eric Garcia. Garcia is a very good defender, but he's not a style one. I think if you say you are trusting a defender who is going to be, there was no one. For Barcelona, that they didn't bring Araujo. His phenomenal record against Real Madrid. He had fantastic record, 2.39 per tackles against Real Madrid, but they didn't start him because of his lackings, because of his clumsiness in final third. So you can understand what is going on in the defense. So if you see about Pau Kubarsi, his passing vision are very good. He is very good on 1v1s. But the problem is, whenever it comes to the trapping, the offside, you need subtle defenders. You need some superior defenders with experience. And I see Nico Scotchelbach is a perfect fit for Barcelona. Scotchelbach has similar sort of role he is doing in Dortmund, and this is one of the things that would suit him mostly in Barcelona squad. So why Barcelona didn't bring it? Because they had money issues, of course. Then who is the next? It's Balde. Balde অনেকদিন ধরে start করেনি. So I think uh, not in form actually. Eventually আমি বালদেকে যখন দেখছি he's not in form. But again রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের এগেইনস্টে সবাই ভালো খেলা স্টার্ট করে বার্সা, সো এটা ক্লিকেবল actually. Pedri de Jong, I have no complaint for them because they are one of the finest two duo in the world right now. Passing ball and vision ball and line breaking ball and the combination of controlling the midfield. I think this is one of the most key and issues in Barcelona's success over through the last season and the seasons too. Lamine Yamal, Lamine Yamal প্রধান পর আসতেছি. Fermin Lopez, he's excellent. He's excellent in terms of regarding those run behind the balls, behind the defenders actually from the midfield. If you have given him 35 years from the ball, he will run it up. He will score from the side. He's phenomenal. But about Rashford, he's not a he's very big game player, but he's not a very big game from last 2-3 years. Whenever it comes to the big games, Rashford didn't perform in big games for last 2-3 years. This is the valid thing. If you don't believe it or not, yes, he plays in Manchester United for Champions League footballs. He performed over there, but honestly, if you say last 2-3 years, I never saw Rashford is performing against the big games. His big games performances are not credible. So this is going to be an issue for Barcelona. Ferran Torres, you cannot trust Ferran Torres. He is not a superior player. Who left now? Only Lamine Yamal. The pressure only comes to the Lamine Yamal, and he will break down today. He will break down today because he had a months of pressure for trolling, and he already provoked a lot. It's all right. If he provokes anyone, that doesn't give like something like she provoke করতে পারে. It's a very all right. But the way he provoked, he needs to perform this time. Once again, whatever he done, he's 18. I don't have any complaints towards Lamine Yamal. He's absolutely phenomenal. But the problem is that Lamine Yamal is not consistent this time. This season, Lamine Yamal is not consistent. If you see the whole graphic, it's about injury. I understand all the side, but his take-ons are not the similar which he used to be. Lamine Yamal's take-ons are not very similar like it used to be. So what it means that he is not providing what Barcelona is offering or Barcelona needs to offer from a player like him. So what is the main issues? The main issues is that he is not offering what Barcelona needed to be. So that is where Barcelona's team get crumbled. Okay, if Lamine Yamal didn't play, there was no Rafinha, no Lewandowski, no Juan Garcia to save them, no good defenders. Real Madrid, if they didn't beat this time, they need to go away because they didn't beat Atletico Madrid. They cannot beat Atletico Madrid. They cannot beat PSG. If they this time didn't beat Real Madrid, Barcelona, this is a very upper hand chance. In neutral point of view, it is absolutely credible chance for Real Madrid to beat Barcelona. If they didn't beat this time, then they should stop playing. They should not play. They should not play because I think if whatever it is, the reason is your team is very superior than Barcelona's one, and you have to take the chances. If you didn't win this time, I don't know what your team needs now, except Nuno Mendes. I think in the left back side. Comes to Real Madrid, the team is phenomenal. Let me see. All right. Who's in the team? Thibaut Courtois, Fedewal, but in right back. I don't understand why they really want Fedewal, but to do doing the right back side. I understand you have problems. Then there was no Denia সরি what did I say, Danny Carvajal নাই আপনার টিমে, ইনজুর্ড, আমি সবাই ইনজুর্ড, টিএ নাই, সো Fede Valverde in right back, I think it's not good enough. Fede Valverde is very good in midfield. Fede Valverde run up. Fede Valverde, what Fede Valverde have? Many people told him as a Fede scores. So why? Fede Valverde has a long range shots. এটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট, আপনি এই জিনিসটা মিস করবেন কেন? আপনার টিমে মিডফিল্ড যারা আছে, they are not good enough. Sorry to say, but many of Real Madrid fans will offended by this one. By like অনেকের কাছে মনে হতে পারে এটা যে আমি ভুল বলতেছি, বাট it's true that Real Madrid doesn't have the similar sort of defenders, similar sort of midfielders like Barcelona has. So my point is very similar, that আপনার মিডফিল্ডের সবচেয়ে ভালো প্লেয়ারকে Fede Valverde, it's very common. You have Fede Valverde because he can do the run-ups like Real Madrid midfielder কেউই, none is like a Pedri, none is like a Frankie de Jong. So what is that? What is the meaning of that? That's mean your best player is, of course, Fede Valverde. So if Fede Valverde didn't play in the midfield, the team already get poor positioning side. Okay, and if you think Arda Güler will take the position, no, they cannot. Barcelona's this sort of players, I mean this sort of baseless players, they are performing even better than many of them. So Fede Valverde is playing in right back. This is not a solution for Real Madrid. This will suffer because Fede Valverde, to be honest, Real Madrid's midfield is not good enough. I repeat, whoever you are trying to say or whoever you are trying to defend, Real Madrid's midfield is not good enough. Tchouaméni is not a world-class midfielder. Camavinga is not a world-class midfielder. Whatever you are guys are hyping, I'm telling you, they're not a world-class midfielder. You need a good midfielder. আমি আগেও বলছি, I already said a lot of time that Real Madrid suffer a heavy defeats because of their midfield, not a defense. Defense has a good amount of things which they already win it, but they don't have good midfielders who cannot control the midfield, and they got fucking out of the side. So you understand why they cannot control the midfield. Their vision is not good enough. The down break passes, long passes, exaggerating passes, some slow line breaking passes, this doesn't come out from Real Madrid midfield. So that is the point, that Real Madrid got suffered by heavy blow. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that if you want to win, you need good midfielders. You need some great midfielders. Not good midfielders are not good enough. You need some great midfielders. Okay, so my point is very similar. Okay, if your team is winning, if your team is wanted to win the game, bring some good midfielders. Real Madrid will started to win. Okay, like Cruz is used to dominate. Okay, some players are like them, like Cruz. They always dominate in certain ways, in certain plays. So if your team is overall a shit, you won't understand what you are trying to do. Your team sometimes ups and downs. Okay, so the final prediction, let's come to the final prediction. We will talk a lot of things in between the games and why this process happening and everything happening. Let's predict who is going to win today. For me, the winner will be Real Madrid. Real Madrid is going to win this time because I think the overall situation demands that Real Madrid has a better options, better players, better overall their team is better, and the entire place is better. And I think it's all right. If we don't team, your team doesn't win and aside, but better football we expect. What we expect from Clásico, happy, passionate, fighting games, some serious games too sometimes. But it's all right if your team winning. And it's time to play. Whoever wins, but plays some great football. I think we demand some great football because we are watching. Because of this is one of the greatest rivalry, and what is it we're gonna expect some good football from them? then whom gonna we're gonna expect Southampton is playing with the Getafe. It's not right. So yeah, let's see whoever stands the cat Brad Football, and it's all over. Overall, the thing is, if whoever wins it, we don't care. The game should be gonna start in some minutes, and the whatever the win, whatever the players are doing today, this time, play with the passion. We will watch the game, and let's see who is gonna winning it. All right. All right. Game is gonna start soon. Goodness. Ah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, the passing. The rooftop is off. The biggest game on the planet. Here we go to the biggest game in the planet. Look, whatever the game is, let's enjoy the game first, right? because I think it's important that game কেমন হবে না হবে, it doesn't matter. It's all about winning. Game winning is most important thing. I think there's very few people would know this thing that whatever the game is, whatever the way the game should be, I think everyone is ready for the game. Lamin's father is doing what in TikTok. Santiago Bernabeu have booed Lamine Yamal when his name was announced. It is was expected. It's all right. It was expected that he is going to be booed, and this is the time he has to perform. Otherwise, I think whatever you have pushing out to the memories, doing whatever it is, you are not going to be get it. Yes, right. Because whatever it is, whatever the same way, I think. The only way you will get the respected look. I say Messi is being hated by Real Madrid fans, but they know generally that Messi is a phenomenal player. They cannot hate whatever the way they want to hate, but they cannot eventually hate because Messi was like somewhere into the else, in another planet player. They knows whatever they hate Messi, but he does something enormous thing. So Messi take the challenges and he's being the greatest, one of the greatest of all time. And they knows whenever if Messi this time plays between Madrid's Legends game, I think the next time they will applaud him because they know they have shown the legacy of Real Madrid. Real Madrid saw a phenomenal legacy of Messi versus Ronaldo, and they know Messi how good he was. Yes, they hate him, but eventually they know how good Brad player is. Even this time, they also know that Lamine Yamal is a very good player. But the provocation he's doing, I understand it's all right, 18 years old, but not everyone will understand. Not all the fan base will understand. So you have to prove that I am 18 years old, but I am one of the best players in the world. So if I provoking something, that's mean I know how to do it. I know how to control control the game. So hopefully this thing's gonna be worked out. We'll see. Let's. So we are going to. Yeah, we're going to start the game. Hopefully it works. Chesney, Kubasi, Eric Garcia. I think Araujo would be a great option because both of them are very slow. But let's see. Whatever the team is, we this time it is the time to the game. We will see the biggest game in the world. Ed Sheeran and Puyol over there. Hopefully it's that Perez Laporta is already on the side. Okay, it's all right. And there's but I think Araujo needs to start this time. Araujo needs to start, and Lamine has a great chance, and Mbappe. And I don't have any doubts for Mbappe because he was a great player. I don't have doubts. There are many people doubted over Mbappe, but I know he will perform someday. He will definitely gonna start to perform, and this time he's doing it. He's doing it in a very first season too. Okay. Okay. Okay, the game is started. All right. I believe Real Madrid should win it. They have all those things that to win this game, but eventually this will be a embarrassing. Real Madrid has to win. They have one of the big team, but they are not performing against big matches. Performing in big matches. I think this is where the team looks very shambolic. All right, they need to do it. Okay, Fermin got the ball. This is a good ball for Cáceres. I mean, that Fermin ball was absolutely best. Cáceres versus okay, Cáceres versus Lamine Yamal. I told you one of the thing. In Benfica, Cáceres was one of the player who performed really well. I think that's why they. And is it Rashford? Rashford is a Very close chance for Rashford. What the fuck is he doing? Okay, Rashford, bro, it's not you're the game in the Premier League. You are playing one of the biggest game, and you cannot mistake. You have a brilliant chance of shooting. What the fuck is doing, man? But Milshaw had a great block, but Real Madrid and Barcelona has already got. Look, I am absolutely honored with this game, watching this game. Once again, this biggest game in the world. But I think Real Madrid, if you didn't win this time, this is going to be and Courtois is one of the crucial thing, and this is the start. Okay, Fede Valverde could run up, could run up. They break this, they break this. Okay, they break the offside trap. Good one. They break the offside trap. That's what I'm talking about. That Barcelona's offside trap is not working right now. And this time, if they cannot win this time, it's a penalty. It's a clear penalty. And you can see it's a penalty. It was penalty taken by the penalty. Great penalty taken. Sato has been booked. Lamine Yamal has been booked. It's a clear penalty, I think. He blocked from the behind, I think. Yeah, I think it's a penalty. Hopefully, let me see. It's a penalty. It's absolutely clear that this is gonna be utter. He's blocked it. Lamine Yamal. Okay. Oh, okay. It's controversial. Okay. So Vinicius literally, what he done is like he tried to shoot it. Lamine Yamal's face was there, but the penalty was. I mean, this is something that there was no foul. I mean, he was trying to shoot it, but then suddenly he didn't come because the leg was there. I think the leg was there. I think it was a bit of controversial because look at this. Look at this. He's in an offside position. Vinicius is offside position, but this is. Oh, this is not a penalty. Oh no, this is not a penalty, man. This is not a penalty. Come on, man. You cannot give this one penalty. That's not a penalty, man. How can this be penalty? He just kicked his leg. This is not a penalty, man. That's not a penalty. That's a clear not penalty. That's an absolutely rubbish. This is not a penalty. This is not a penalty, man. What nonsense is this? The foul was been by Vinicius. He shoot it down and they give him the penalty. Even referee was such a shit. Who is this? Gatto, man. Solo Gatto. That guy. Idiot. He was there. He was literally there. He was absolutely close, and he didn't saw that he was kicking the ball. That's the most shittiest way. I never seen such a hulukas decision in my life. That's an idiotic decision, man. This is one of the biggest game, and you guys are doing the cheating. There was no way penalty. What nonsense is this? Okay, let's see. Real Madrid. I thought there was a tackle, so behind the tackle, that's why I think it's a penalty, clear penalty. But when I saw the reverse version, it's not penalty. He was kicking the ball. He was literally kicking the ball to Lamine Yamal's leg. He kicked the ball to Lamine's leg. He has not the ball. He kicks Lamine's leg, and he wanted to penalty. What nonsense! Vinicius is absolutely shit, man. Man, this guy is nonsense. Some Real Madrid fan, but sorry to say, he is not. He's been very good player, but he's not actually. He's a criminally absurd. That was not a clear penalty, and what was he was trying to prove after that shot? This would be hilarious, man. the Holukas penalty, man. That's a rubbish decision, absolute rubbish decision. I was like, what was he trying to do? Rashford, he missed the ball. He shouldn't. I mean, Vinicius, first of all, he just shot it and then he dived it. There was there was a hilarious one. This is the hilarious one, man. Okay, it's a good pass by Balde has been there. It's an offside. Okay, offside. Offside call. I প্রথম দেখাতে আমি বুঝতে পারছি it's just gonna be offside. It's a tremendously absurd. We don't want Barca Real Madrid games to be someone like a 0-0 or 0-0, and this doesn't seems good enough. That wasn't hand. All right, we want to score like whatever 2-0 3-0 or someone get embarrassment. It's going to be good enough to see because it takes more passion. Caceres for now is doing good job. He's taking good. Mbappe. Vinicius had the ball. Vinicius was trying to play the ball. But I think the offside trap will not work if in inside. Caceres versus yeah. Lamine Yamal, what are you trying to do, man? You cannot take on. No, you cannot take on from this side. Look, Real Madrid fans, bro, you guys should win this, at least this game. There was no Hansi Flick. You guys should have won next game. There's no way you guys cannot like say we cannot win inside. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Lamine Yamal is not the similar player right now. Okay, Lamine Yamal is not that similar player right now. What you are trying to say? Believe it or not, Lamine Yamal is not the similar player that he used to be. He's good. He's good. There's no doubt. He's good. He's good. But Lamine Yamal's performance has been dropped. It was dropped by million miles, and I think this is where teams needs to be look out. Frankie Dion and Pedri is trying to control the midfield. This team has a confidence. I'm telling you, they come from a 6-0 victory. But Real Madrid come from a Juventus victory. Oh, Pedri, that was a close. That was a brilliant man. Pedri, what was that? Oh, you cannot hate Pedri, man. Whatever you are watching, whatever the sports you are watching, you cannot hate Pedri. The man is. He was in three players and he just nickel down. He just nickel down from the three players, man. What a player, Pedri. You have my heart, man. Just knuckled it from very easily from three players, man. That was someone is trying to closing him down and you just make it in some very easily. Look, Cáceres always putting pressure on Lamine Yamal. This is what I'm saying. In Benfica, Cáceres was the player who was trying to continuously evacuate Lamine Yamal, and he successfully done that too. But there's only two players I saw who gave a hard time to Lamine Yamal. Is one Nuno Mendes and number two is Cáceres. And Cáceres hosts the Manchester United player, and he had phenomenal in duels, runs. He loved to do this thing, but he's a very good defender too. Very good defending by some of. I'm a bit of doubt on these games because there was no proper attack happen. Look, this is what I'm saying. If you don't have a proper ball playing defenders, this will start to say. I think Lamine and this, look, this is what I'm saying. And what a goal! Kylian Mbappe, what a goal that was, Kylian Mbappe. What a goal by Kylian Mbappe. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, Kylian Mbappe. This is absolutely a blunder from Barcelona, but what a goal by Kylian Mbappe. This is why he's one of the best players in the world after Messi, Ronaldo. This is why Real Madrid bought him. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is, look, last year চার ম্যাচটা ছিল, whatever the playing 11 was, the only player who is performing is Mbappe. Mbappe is clearly performing on that time, but Real Madrid defense was continuously disappointing the team. So this is where Real Madrid needs to do better. They need to calm down after the scoring goals, because they don't have to offend it. Sometimes they try to go a lot of for Barcelona, and this is where Lamine Yamal started to playing good. And now this is the time we have to see what Lamine Yamal does after the scoring goals, and we'll see. That's not offside. I saw this came from Fermin Lopez. No, this cannot be offside. This cannot be offside. This came from Lamine Yamal, I think. Fermin Lopez. Oh, the goal is overruled. Is that offside? That was offside. Show us the footage, man. Show us the footage. Offside. How is that offside? Alright, he was already offside before that ball was overruled. Okay, now I understand. This is not a good Barcelona side. This signing is not good. But Real Madrid is being very positive. Real Madrid is being very positive. Barcelona is not positive in the side. Okay, this is Lamine Yamal heavy touch. Once again, Lamine Yamal. I'm trying to note down what is the mistakes are happening. Okay, Lamine Yamal's heavy touch is one of the things that I note down. He's not good enough. I'm telling you, I'm going to bash him for that. Look at Rashford is going to press high, and this is the Real Madrid is pressing very high on the side. Good. Real Madrid is playing well, and I think ultimately we are playing shit. What do we expect it? Alright, this is good. Football is happening, I think, but for now, Lamine Yamal is not the same anymore, I think. This is the rubbish pass from Kubasi. Good defense, very good defense. There's nothing to worry about. Why Real Madrid fans are trying to raise? No, this is not foul, of course. This was a clear tackle, absolutely clear tackle. That was behind the Tyrant's side. Okay, that was a run from the side. Yes, it's a foul. He win on the two players. He wins from the two players. Petty wins from the two players, and then suddenly he got pushed back on the side. So this is a foul. And what happens in the side? Let me see. Okay. Okay, the leg was offside by the leg. Oh, it's the minimal offside. That goal was blunder goal, man. Mbappe, what a strike that was. What was he trying? Rashford, what are you trying, man? Look, this is the similarities what I'm trying to say, that between Rashford and Rafinha. Rafinha gives you all the widths. Rashford is not giving you the similar width. Okay, but he has the power on the shot. How many goals? I'm predicting Real Madrid 3, Barcelona 1, but let's see. Good passing from the behind. Okay, channel changed. Good ball. It's for Alvaro Caceres. Caceres to Vinicius with the slow ball running ball. Vinicius trying to take ons, but Kunde dispossessed him. Vinicius, I we bashed a lot Yamal's knuckles and everything. We have to bash some players like some players like. Okay, this is a clear tackle. Ref, that was a clear tackle. Okay, understand. That was a clear tackle. What was Frankie doing? He's doing the gym session over here. Okay, what is this? Oh no, this that was Ardagula touched it. Fermin Lopez just got out by dispossessiveness. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Vinicius Junior, bro, you are a good player, but the problem is in yourself that you are very self-overconfident that you are one of the greatest players. You behave like that. You're a good player. There was no doubt. This similar problem happened with Lamine Yamal too, and I think they need to change this sort of behaviors. What we have witnessed, Messi, Ronaldo has some ego problem, it is no doubt, but Ronaldo proved it, always proved it. Messi is so humble in the nature, but still got a lot of hate because of like they say this this happened, that happened. But who can perform, who can be more humble than Messi in world football? But still they got hate. But if you guys are continuously doing it, why am Vinicius getting hate? Lamine Yamal is getting hate too, but he performed in the first season, and now we have watching him in second season. But the take-ons has been lower class. His take-ons has been dropped a lot. This is the issues that they need to focus. Lamine Yamal needs to focus on the take-ons issue. He's not doing good job actually. Eventually, he cannot take it. Look. That's what I'm saying. He's performing like a Rafinha. On that days he performed like who's but Alvaro Caceres just from the Benfica's thing. He is doing the similar thing with Lamine Yamal. In Benfica game, if you saw, many of you guys didn't saw the game. Lamine Yamal's most problem has been caused by Alvaro Caceres, and Alvaro Caceres has been bought by Real Madrid because of Lamine Yamal. They know he performed really well against both of the time. He's not well in the second time, I guess, but he performed extremely well in the first game. Eventually, and this is from the behind. Oh no, that's not a foul. That was a push, actually. Okay, that was a pressing push. Okay, all right. So what I'm that's what I'm saying that if you started to play good football, there would be somewhere. All right, this is out. This is out. All right, this is out. Isn't it out? Okay. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That you guys are good players. You guys need some sort of. You don't have urgency. You guys try to play football. Why are you guys trying to doing all those scrappy things? Just focus on football. You guys don't need to like whatever you have to do in your side. But Mbappe, whatever the form he is, he would be this time. He's been triple form. He's been in triple form. Look, Lamine Yamal's take-ons are not happening. Caceres just giving him. Oh, Caceres, look at this. That's what I'm saying. Alvaro Caceres. Why Lamine? Why you were trying to? It's clear that you lost the ball. You dispossessed the ball. Yes, there was a knuckle and push, but you dispossess. That's what I'm saying. That Alvaro Caceres, why they bought Lamine? He bought it because of Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal's he stopped Lamine Yamal. That's why they bought him. And Alvaro at the Alvaro Fernandez at Manchester United. He was a good player on that time, but oh, that was That was goal. Of course, that was goal. That was count. That was count. And that ball was great. There was goal. This is absolutely goal, I think. There was no doubt. Let me see. What was they complaining? That's onside. Clear onside. This is clear onside. That was clear goal, man. What was they trying to do? Good passing. They cannot control. All right. Good ball. Vinicius. Good ball from the flank change ball. Okay. What's he fouling? Okay, Bellingham. This is a good, I think, good football. I think this was almost done. Real Madrid is all over on Barcelona right now. I think the entire thing has been changed now. The game, the perspective is. I think Barcelona didn't cause a single problem. to Real Madrid this time. This is one. Look. This is what I'm saying. Lamine Yamal's gimmick has been dropped. Lamine Yamal trying to take on, but then he slowly stopped. There, this is not the Lamine Yamal. I think his performance has been poor. It's so poor. His performance is so poor. I think this is something which needs to change. Lamine Yamal's trying to take on, but suddenly he goes off because of like this is what I'm saying. Okay, Rashford, Balde, Frankie De Jong. Acha, where is the Real Madrid is being successful because they're passing like the second man runner, the second man box running is what working for Real Madrid. Like one is trying to pretend, but the other is running. So this is where I think Barcelona got off because their offside is not working, and again one again another heavy touch by Lamine Yamal. It's deserving. You are not playing good, and you know this. You focus a lot of shittiest thing. Lamine Yamal, if you are hearing, I'm telling you, bro, you have performed. You have done good job. You have done a really good job, but the current situation is not the same. After one season, you have started to focus on other activities. You have to give yourself at least 3 4 seasons to try to evaluate in this game, focus in the game. But now you are not in focus in the game. You can see clearly Lamine Yamal's body strength is absolutely shit. He's not the same player anymore. He's just passing around the width. This is what they are doing. No proper striking shot from Barcelona. Look at the second man running once again. Bellingham has started to second man running. Okay, look at this thing. This is what I'm saying. Barcelona's second man running is causing the same thing I told you, that second man running will cause Barcelona a similar fashion. A second man run will cause Barcelona a loss the game. Okay, and this is what I'm saying. If you done the second man run, you will stop. And look, this is a close time, and once again Chesney saves it. Somehow he saves it. This was again another close one. Look, Huijsen is almost close, almost good, but what a save by Chesney, man. This was almost over. Look, Lamine Yamal's heavy touch, everything is just idiotic, man. Okay, this was another close one. Arda Güler had a good pass. Rashford is trying to hold this breath. Mbappe and at his prime is being monstrous. There was no doubt. Look, this is what I'm saying. Second man running, and the team is looks shaky. Barcelona looks shaky, absolutely shaky. If you are trying to say this thing, my friend, this is what I think we are watching now. You are watching Barcelona versus Real Madrid. It's 1-0 against the team, but I could say this run up is not it's not the similar sort of team that we are witnessing. This is only Real Madrid is dominating the first half, absolutely tremble way. The first half is just amazing. That's what I'm saying. This is what it is, and this is Jude Bellingham's amazing pass. No offside, of course. The runners there. This is a clear onside. This is not working because you let me say Laporta, you will only win one of the three things with Rashford, with Ferran Torres, but you cannot win it with continuously with a good glory. That if you want your team to win, because this what the football we are trying to see. It's not the similar sort of team. The breakout of Barcelona is absolutely in the passing is mistake, but Lamine Yamal is not in the similar form. He is being absolutely idiotic, and this is what I'm trying to say. This the team is not good enough. The first time balls and first time crosses in the ball is with this very similar. Another side pass, another side pass. Lamine Yamal cannot take on. Lamine Yamal cannot take on anymore now. This is what this is very early to say, but he cannot take on. He's trying to be very scared of take ons. I am I'm very shocked by watching that Lamine Yamal is not trying to take ons because of like he didn't take ons once. In this is a chance. Oh, what a save! That was a close shot, and what Ferran Torres, right? Idiot Ferran Torres he missed it. He completely missed it. What pass he just shot? Lamine Yamal is fearing. This was easy. This was easy. Easy defense. Ferran Torres is not what you want. And if you want to win, you cannot press them now. Look, the pressing is good. There was a lot of width is happening. No narrow shots. Things are happening in the defense. Oh, who makes it? This is look. I am watching a one-sided game. I'm watching a one-sided game. That was foul. It was given foul, and it's already foul over there. The physical battle is good, and they are winning in physical battle. Okay, someone said already. That's what I'm saying. They said Lamine Yamal has not. Lamine is not getting anywhere against Alvaro Caceres. The Barcelonian is totally pocketed by the Madridian during the first half. It's not wrong eventually because I see Lamine Yamal cannot take on for a single time in the entire game. So there was he didn't take any games. So I think there was no doubt to say that. All right, it's a good ball, but he's all right. Well, Mbappe is doing a good job actually. Look, okay, this is the goal. Lamine Yamal. Okay, this is the goal. Who's this? Who is it? And that was a horrendous mistake. And Fermin Lopez scores. Fermin Lopez scores. And Fermin Lopez scores. And Arda Güler's mistake. Arda Güler just mistake. He's on Fermin. This is the Clásico we won. Come on, let's bring out the side. I say 3-1. 3-1 to Real Madrid. Let's see. That pressing was good. Finally, we see some pressing from Barcelona. I think that was a mistake. Hansi Flick's team doesn't play like this way. Hansi Flick team play more better way, more sharpest way. And Rashford with the assist. Fermin Lopez with the brilliant side and Hansi Flick. And Hansi Flick team doesn't play like this, man. They are very hungry team. They need more suitable things. Hansi Flick team needed some more calamity. Your team, you're playing for Barcelona and your team looks so shit. And look, before that one pass, that was also similarly comes from the similar sort of way. And I think this is where the changes come. Lamine Yamal's sequence needed to be. His Pedri's passing was very good one. Fermin Lopez is cannot stopping in this side, and I think this is where the changes comes from the side. Everything what we have done. The pressing needs to be high, man. The team credibility there was no. Of course, Barcelona will not play good if because they don't have Rafinha, Lewandowski. The defense is not good enough. Hansi Flick is not even in the dugout. So it is what you need. What you need as a team. You cannot lose from here. Real Madrid cannot lose from here. I think if they lose from this side, this is a crime. They don't have Flick. They don't have Rafinha. They don't have their best players. And you guys are trying to say this. You are not turnover in the side. Look, once again, the team started to side, and there was assist by Rashford, of course. Just imagine if Rafinha was there, if there's not Ferran, is Rashford over there, this team looks more hungry and credible. With the side midfield, with Gavi over there, some players like Juan Garcia over there. I think that save from Chesney, I think almost one or two saves will done by Juan Garcia because Garcia is a phenomenal goalkeeper, and one against this sort of time, he plays such a massive character. He's a massive character on this sort of things. And what the shots is this is taken by Vinicius Junior, and he started to run. Don't stop, don't stop. Let him run, let him run. And it's a yellow card, definitely yellow card. Pedri got a yellow card. I think he has to stop because otherwise this will be immensely. This is going to be immensely in the side. And it's Real Madrid scored. Real Madrid scored. It's 2-1 to Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham scores. Alright, Jude Bellingham scores from the header, I think. Of course. And it's a tap in by Jude Bellingham. And I said 3-1 would be in the side. So I think it could be very closer to 1. And that has been scored. I think it's alright. This tap in was very close at time. And I don't understand what happened in this game. I think I don't understand this what sort of things is going on. It was he given a tap in. There's no way. What this push is not enough. It's not in the push. Alright, this is all to our side. Dean Huisan. They got knocked by the side. It stands, of course it stands. There's no way I think it's gonna be it doesn't stand. I think it's a very good one. I don't understand why I think what was Pedri is doing. It was funny. It's being funny. It could be 3-1. Alright. I think Vinicius is playing better football than Lamine Yamal here today. It's of course it's a foul because there's already foul. Mbappe was clearly offside. That was they scored, but he was caught. Okay, this is what I am saying that they okay. I watched the first half, then second half I will try to discuss. It's all about what is the problem is for Barcelona and Real Madrid, what they can do and what their side. Real Madrid is doing good job, but the problem is Barcelona's defense. I think if you don't have a good defense, your team. Look, the pressing is not happening. The pressing is shit. You cannot press it when you started to press. Your team doesn't want. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying that these defense doesn't. This is absolutely idiotic. the defense is shit. So I think overall, Lamine Yamal is doing just that passing. There's nothing Lamine Yamal doing, nothing. And I would say Vinicius doing good job today. Vinicius is playing tremendously good. Lamine Yamal just cannot clicking out. He's not clicking out. For Barcelona, it's Rashford is the only way. I think it's only the positive thing that happening. The problem, I will try to discuss the problem later on. And this is not the same team that they are trying to play. Who passed that? Who passed that? Uh, that was he was. It was not intentional. It was not intentional. He was trying. I think the elbow. They say the elbow, but it's not intentional. It looks not. If it was like this, then it could be inside. Look, the breaking down the pass. It's good. It's really good. I said Caceres has been offside. Okay, Bellingham is doing good job, man. Good job. Real Madrid playing good football. Who is it? Rashford. Ooh, this is good. That's an always an awkward thing, but I think you can say the Juventus give a hard time to Real Madrid with their defense, and you expect this defense you're gonna win, whatever it is. I don't think it is. If you need a defenders, if you have to play uh the highline football, then you need defenders. This is a very common thing. And if you buy Barcelona is not buying in defenders, Deco, I will say Deco, what are you trying to achieve without saying that this team is going to win or something? Your team is not winning anything this season. Trust me, is not winning anything because the way the center backs, what is this needs? Your team is playing utter shit. And what is Lamine Yamal doing? Look at his performances. His performances are not good enough. So what are you saying? What are you trying to say? Your team will not buy any more players. Try to accept that your team needs a more rebuild in this side. I think without that, Barcelona will suffer more. Okay, so it's a very common thing. Okay, we will talk after the halftime game. I think the entire scenario is very similar. Real Madrid is very solid, rock solid in midfield. Whenever they try to score, oh Vinicius, This is Vinicius. What are you watching? Are you watching Lamine Yamal? Are you watching this? You're just passing. You're just passing around. Play with Nikki. Play with Nikki, idiots. Play with Nikki, man. You bloody idiot. Okay, the halftime has come arrived. We will talk a lot of things. There was a lot of things to talk, and we'll come. Okay. All right. So যেটা আমরা একটু কিছু জিনিসের ডিসিশন নিয়ে আমরা কিছু কথা বলতেছিলাম, we will try to talk about them once again. Okay, so overall the performance নিয়ে চলে আসি। যেটা হচ্ছে যে রিয়াল মাদ্রিদ was always superior. They are performing good. There's no doubt. uh, Whatever it is, this team needs defense. Barcelona's weakness is defense. Absolutely idiot, horrible defense. I'm very satisfied with the way Real Madrid is playing. Uh, Play football and say that your Instagram was now. Okay, so, someone said Lamin, you were still on the time and some more tag. Okay. Lamine Yamal is ghosting. If you are not believing it or not, his performance has been dropped. His performance has been dropped. Okay. Uh, so I think Lamine Yamal's side has. Yes, you have to understand that Lamine Yamal is not the same game on the side, but there was still time. We have to see what Lamine Yamal's performance has been in 45 minutes. Real Madrid has been dominating the side. I think the shots have been dominating their defense. Barcelona's defense is shit. Real Madrid defense is not good enough, but yes, it was enough to stop them. Okay, so yeah, I think first half has been absolutely amazing for Real Madrid. To be honest, I think this is what we believe there was something we need to do. And most of the time, you can say a lot of things. Things have been just to the side, uh, but you are playing for Real Madrid. Now your team has already won up. What will be your side? From here, what you need to understand that Real Madrid needs just two or three things right. Maintain the defensive line good enough. Lamine Yamal's ball didn't allow Lamine Yamal to take the balls because attack from the left side. Enough. Attack from the left side. Attack from Vinicius. Jude Bellingham has an amazing game. You cannot say Jude Bellingham what a game he had. He assisted. He has been goal. So overall, I think Jude Bellingham has doing what he has done all over the time. He's been performing when it matters. Okay, so now there's three questions come around that if this is how play ended up. I say 3-1 for Real Madrid, 3-1 because of like I believe this game is going to be turnover. There was no turnover for Barcelona this time because they don't have good players. I think good forward started. They started to drop out in the side, and I think this is where they started to doing it. Uh, okay, the problem. 2 and 3 things I think Barcelona needs to done, which is uh okay, I understand. Someone said that Barcelona needs to change their gaming perspective. No, the gaming perspective is good. I think the overall gaming set things is good. They're trying to bowling the ball. I think problem is like Barcelona has trying to push a lot to playing as a Hansi Flick system. So I think this is the problem. Hansi Flick system doesn't demand a lot of things to press. If your team is not working functionally well in we can say in offside traps, then there has been a problem. There has been a problem is that the overall foundational thing is not building up from the defense. Hansi Flick team's most important thing is defense. If the defense is not working, then the things are not going well. The things are not going well in your team. You have to understand that you need center backs, good center backs. You don't need a first center backs. You need good center backs who can cover enough spaces. And this is where Barcelona cannot click because they don't have the side. And today, Lamine Yamal literally ghosted. There was sorry to Barcelona fans, but Lamine Yamal last 2 months, I have been brutal honest. He is being very shittiest thing. He's doing all the shittiest thing. He's playing with his. I'm not going to his personal life. He's doing all the things. This is all right, but his focus is more than football right now. His focus is more than engrossment. Those deals and everything. It will come on you. It will come out to you. Well, if you started such a way where many of them think to do and now you are ghosting, you're playing I'm not saying you are playing the similar level in the last season because of the dropout in your game, because of the sense you have to play better football on the side. You are just passing around, you are just passing. Give set passing. There was no way. Some of them are saying like Lamine Yamal didn't get the ball. Where I saw Lamine Yamal to take the ball 4 and 5 times, but on that time he used to take ons with the players, but not now today because he was scared of the being dusted when you try to take ons you will be dusted. The defender will push him up, so defender will pull the ball off. He was scared of that thing, that's why he is passing the ball. And this is how Messi didn't do. Messi or Ronaldo didn't do. You don't think yourself you are Messi or Neymar. You are Lamine Yamal. Is all right. But what are you doing from the last 2 months in this sort of acting things? This is the problem. There was the problem. Lamine Yamal has been abrupted by those fame, those all of the things. You need, bro, to focus on games. If your focus are just about into winning games, just play for Barcelona, getting some money, then get out. Get out. You are not for Barcelona. If you are just playing for the fame, for those Nicky, what is his name, Nicky or something, bro, this is not, this is Barcelona, the fame will gonna kill you. The fame will gonna ended you up as next Neymar. You already fascinatize Neymar. That is the problem. The problem is that you fascinatize Neymar and you are doing exactly the similar way that Neymar is going to do. And this is the problem. This is the problem. You understand? I hope you understand. Okay, what were you trying to say? Some of them are trying to say Barcelona has been okay. Oh, okay, all right. His footprint. His Yes, his biggest side. Okay, what has Real Madrid done good? Real Madrid has done a lot of things good. The first thing is they understand that we can beat we can beat Barcelona with a very easy way. Like second man runs, give a second man run, and we can easily beat them. They already cracked the similar things, which actually Sevilla does that. The first time passing, like second man run, first time passing, second man run, first time passing. This is our working. This is not like it's not working. It's working. It's working. That's why today Real Madrid is 2, Barcelona 1. And what is not working for Barcelona is that they didn't put a good fight. They didn't put any good fight. Trust me, that the performance, the way they're performing, the way they are trying to push themselves, it is not similar way we see the last season. The last season was a practically Real Madrid. They have done is they understand that teams used to play against them. So what we will do, we'll try to the first in counter attack. First in counter attack. First in counter attack. That's mean you have the ball privacy from left to right and started to play the most important roles, like those left side and right side will try to cover them up. So from here, forget about winning. I think Barcelona needs to save their ass. I think 4 or 5 could be possible because with the defense I have shown today, there's very much possible that today Barcelona gonna ended up with 4 or 5 goals if they didn't change anything. I think Flick just trying to go all over attack on them. This is a bullshit, bro. You don't have Inigo Martinez. You don't have form Lamine Yamal. Baldes from also dropped. I see. There was midfield is doing good with I think with De Jong, but overall thing is like when the passing and pressing is good from them, Real Madrid trying to break the lines from those number 10's position to underscore those left hand side. So they are targeting continuously those left hand side, which has been dusted, which has been not doing by Vinicius Junior for last couple of months, because it has happened because Lamine Yamal is ghosting. Lamine Yamal is they have to get busy with Lamine Yamal so that Vinicius is not taking the balls that much, and this is happened with this time. Okay, so whatever I think uh, whatever we have doing it's just Barcelona needs to think about their winning mentality has been gone. This season Barcelona will not, I think, gonna win anything. uh, Whatever it is, just enjoy the game. I think Barcelona fans needs to sort out a lot of things, especially in center backs. Center back things needs to sort out. Otherwise, your team will not gonna progress that much. You was Champions League, forget about it. forget about Champions League. You cannot win leagues and other things with this sort of amount way. The way your team is performing now, it's just rubbish. So Real Madrid, you guys have this is what I think it's needed. I think every team needed sometime. If you continuously winning, you will not see the improvements, and this is why Real Madrid is improving a lot now. For now, Real Madrid is improving a lot because they understand the all the perspective. They understand the perspective that how to win against them. If Barcelona lose this game, this will be a footprint for them to how to sort out the things, because against big games like we lost against PSG, we lost against Real Madrid, they have to find the way how we're gonna click out. They must need to sign a center back in January. Their problem is in defense. I said multiple of times. I made a video on it that Barcelona has problem with center backs and they have not bought a single center back since Mascherano, except that Kunde, which is playing right now in right back. So this is not a solution. I understand many of you guys are frustrated, but this is the truth. Your team is going nowhere, and I hope Barcelona, who lost by bare minimum margin, that they can overcome from those things. They will understand what they're trying to do. I think overall Barcelona's team is shit. They're playing shit football because they're trying a lot of things which is not working, and this is how your team never gonna improve. You want to improve as a team, right? Your team, your gameplay wants to improve, but the way your team is playing now, you guys will not be satisfied with that thing. The overall thinking is like the bare minimum you lost, and Real Madrid, congrats. Their football is in perspective is superb now. I think we saw some developing under Xabi Alonso that the forward runs. Man, one of the things was missing in Real Madrid side is the forward runs. The forward runs was not good enough, and in last season they suffered a lot for the final third passings and visual passing. So I think this is some of things that needs to change, and the game's perspective has also been changed. Through that, the defense needs to be more shake it up for the side, or hopefully they will perform. And Barcelona doesn't have their most exciting player. I think the scorer, the little scorer like Lewandowski or other things. And yet, I still understand. Do you think any turnover happens? Okay, someone said in my Discord. Bro, this is not possible. I think Real Madrid, the way they're playing, if Lamine Yamal is not playing good enough, it's not possible. The way they're currently playing, it's not possible. If this continues, then this is not never gonna be possible. I think overall defensive sides are better. Real Madrid are immensely better than Barcelona in every perspective. So I think if Barcelona lost against 3-2, I will say it was okay for them because their players are not over there. Their manager is not managers over not there. So I think this is all right. But if they lost more, I think it is going to be hurtful. But I think Barcelona need to lose 4 or 5 more because they lost 4 against 4-1 Sevilla. I think this will improve their gameplay. This is improve. This is important loss for Barcelona to understand that why your team needs center backs. Your team needs center backs. I understand Juan Garcia was there, but Juan Garcia will not save all the stack. Continuously attacking. Your defense are not trying to do anything. Defensive Kubasi. Bro, don't rely on young players like Kubasi and everything. Okay, so I think if you're doing this, yes, the defense is. Yes, the defense is not good enough. I think I'm reading from the site. All right. Someone said feels like every Madrid attack is a goal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That every Madrid attack looks like a goal because of that's what Madrid is doing it. This is what Madrid is trying to doing it. Every Madrid attack is good because Madrid is playing good football now. Today, Madrid's players are highly motivated. They are not bring Barcelona anyway. And this is what Lamine Yamal is doing. Lamine Yamal just not performing at all. Not at all. I mean, just how the way Lamine Yamal could win this game. It's only where Lamine Yamal's performance has been dropped because of like his current situation with Nikki. What is the name of the side? I think it's Nikki. I think Nikki is one of the things to blame, but I think this personal life more than his things he needs to do is like if your team is not good enough, he doesn't do zero as look. He's gonna say long balls, nothing. He's doing just cardio, just all this cardio. Real Madrid against Real Madrid, he's just doing cardio. Okay, someone said he's just doing cardio. This is what happens, bro. Fix your personal life. You cannot make it this through. Okay, so fix your personal life. This is not going to be happen. Okay, so it's penalty for Real Madrid, and it's a hand. It's a hand. So what's the problem here? I think every is a Madrid decision. This is a pen you for you, and I think this is where this is goal. This is absolutely penalty. They hand it. So I think this is the penalty. So this is beyond ridiculous. No, bro, this is not ridiculous. Your defense is not performing well. They're putting hands on it. It's a hand, clear on hand, and you were trying to. They are not. This is a hand, of course. It's how and who is that? Neil, bro. This is penalty. Chesney saves the penalty. Saves the penalty. Chesney saves the penalty. How much you gonna save this? Chesney is the guy, man. The guy is with some serious. That was penalty, but what was they trying to do? What was? What were Barcelona trying to do? Okay, so I think Chesney saves it. Oh wow! Somehow Chesney saves it, and Barcelona is still in the game. I think today is the time that Barcelona needs to think about what they can offer with the side. I think the entire game, your team looks absolutely idiotic. I think this is where the games started to pull up, and some naturally you need some players, man. You need some pull up in the games, and I think here is the problem. Here's the problem is happening that they continuously doing. Tech is doing his job, but your team is not doing it. Fermin Lopez misses it. Fermin Lopez needs, bro. If you are missing this sort of chances, then this was not gonna happen. Why you are trying to bullying of always? Options nearly open goal, but he takes the shot for himself. Fermin Lopez has been selfish. The selfish Fermin. This is back once again. Fermin Lopez was trying to. They was open, man. This was. Lamine was open. He was saying, what was he trying to do? He thinks all the shots he will gonna score the game. Real Madrid is doing good job now, trying to tackle and block those attacks. Okay, this is good. Immensely, the problem is not overall the side, but I think streaming. If I am streaming right now, then the one things I will do if I was a manager. If I was a manager, then I would do two three things definitely. Uh, that was something they have been doing in the side. Real Madrid will score more. But that save was great from Chesney, man. He somehow pull it off. A 2-1 win will be no. I think more goals are coming. Not just 2 or 1. But what was Firmin trying to do? That shot was he can easily done it. This is where I think players need to understand. This is where I think Hansi Flick would be furious because you have a chance but you didn't do it. Okay. I think this time Barcelona has been doing good job. I think they are for the first 10 minutes. First 10 minutes in this entire 60 minutes of football almost. I see Barcelona is moving the ball very good. I think they are trying to trick out some of balls, but again, if Real Madrid gets one, then they will get two, they will get three, four more, and you need to score. And I don't understand what is happening. Firmino says so. Remain first of all, but can make it anything from it. Lamine Yamal is not doing anything actually. He said that Lamine Yamal is not doing anything. Lamine Yamal is one of the worst game players. Okay, Barcelona is somehow putting the pressure, and I think this is what Hansi Flick said that you guys are playing the shittiest thing. I was expected, or I was watching, and what I'm watching is unbearable because you guys cannot moving the ball. You guys are just holding the ball and trying to allow them to attack, allow them, press them, hide them. Why are you guys here? You are playing for a real Clásico, right? So play like that. This is not the way I think the game started, and I think Barcelona needs to find a way. I think this needs to be. So the box for Barca, and this is not going to be happening with that wicket on the shits there. Someone said Neymar. We have witnessed the Neymar, and today we are witnessing Lamine Yamal again. This sad story to end. Lamine Yamal is going to be playing like similarly like Neymar. Neymar was, by bro. Neymar was for the 3-4 season. He was amazing, and you cannot blame anything Neymar's perspective. Neymar was tremendously good, but yeah, I think this is what I'm saying. But I think I need to understand what is going on. Someone said Lamine Yamal is the defender today. He's doing defending warriors. He's not taking on because he's not doing anything. Thing is, as a Barcelona fan, any Barcelona fan, you have to believe it or not, but uh, this is not the way you are doing it. What your role is, and I think Rooney would play better than you. He will take on some better. But what you didn't take once. There's no taken from Barcelona. I'm really frustrated to see this. We are watching, witnessing. Vinicius is not taken through, and this is what I'm watching the boring game right now. I predicted 3-1. I predicted 3-1. Someone said, "What's your prediction?" I predicted 3-1 to Real Madrid. It could be more 4-5, but it credit goes to Tech. He says 2 or 3 things. Yes, he might say one that was in the first goal that Lake won. But look, this sort of games you will not blame anyone. What is happening inside? You need to understand the games, of course. Yeah, Militia is doing good job, man. He's tackling, is monstering. He's performing like a lead defender today. No nonsense. Like Rudiger, I sometimes observe Rudiger that he's not the credible one. Okay, he just played by because Chelsea win it against Real Madrid. That's why. But overall, Rudiger is not that sort of defender. Milishaw is doing it for the last 5-6 years for Real Madrid, and he's doing it perfectly. Okay, absolutely perfectly. He's doing it. Always looks solid in the back, and this is what Milishaw can offer when he was the side. But that's I see somewhere I believe you don't need to be a ball playing defender always. You have to understand Barcelona fans. Don't think like your only thing is like the ball playing defender is gonna give you all of those things. This is how ball playing defenders can expose. Surely expose. They will gonna expose high like a fucking idiot way. See, if you don't know how to do it, do it. And Ferran Torres, he just put it Ferran Torres in the first legs. Why? Put someone like other players in the side. Oh, brilliant, brilliant by Real Madrid. The transitional play was excellent. The transitional play was excellent. 63 minutes has been played, and overall, I think I don't see any changes in the team. Okay, I'm coming. Second half has a much better side for Barcelona. But look, if you are not scoring, this is not gonna happen at all. And overall, I think we will see Lamine Yamal skies it. This is what entire Lamine Yamal does for today's game. You have been done, man. Lamine Yamal, you have done. Barcelona fans, bro, if you are watching, anyone, if you are watching, please, please tell Lamine Yamal to focus on football. Lamine Yamal, please focus on football. Okay. Goes wide. I think it was close. Vinicius. The discussion is going to be very long, but I will love to do this in another video because I think overall, if I started to say and discuss this thing in my this year here, it could take a long time, right? 3-1. I'm saying 3-1. Real Madrid 3 Barca 1. No, the goal is not here, but I say the winner will be Real Madrid with 3-1, maybe. I would happy to see the draw, but I want a result because at least the one team needs to be take on those motivation from this game because without that, I think it's not going to be happening. Real Madrid first half was good, but Barcelona's second half is more better. Yes, Barcelona's second half is more better. It could be four. It could be four happens. The way the Barcelona's defense worked, scored but offside. Bellingham scored but offside. That works. Oh, is that over? Okay, Arsenal is winning. Okay, the Arsenal is winning. Arsenal win against Crystal Palace. This is a big win. Crystal Palace, the team who didn't concede goals barely. Raheem Diaz scores, but it's almost five. If this isn't offside, this would be a five Already it would be a five. It would have five already. Horrendous. Horrible work by Barcelona. You have to count this. Like Real Madrid didn't stop. Like offside will happen. Will happen if this happen. Will happen. But we should not stop. The attack is Barcelona's. I'm confused. Like what we are watching. We're watching, man. This is not the football what we have watched. We used to watch from both of these two. Now they are playing growing football. They need some energetic things. Sub them off, man. Where you guys aren't subbing off? Especially Lamine Yamal first, man. He's been tremendously off. He's been tremendously idiotic. Do you think Real Madrid gonna score? The way they already scored like 2 or 3 goals, but the way they win. Rodrigo on. Vinicius was so straight to the locker room, very angry. Okay, Real Vinicius is something. Vinicius was playing good. I think he needs to stay on. Then Barca would he could damage 2 3 more goals. But the thing is that Vinicius didn't defend at all. Okay, so this is what I think. What it looked like. I think Vinicius raising. This is why Vinicius been hated by most of the game senses because I think this is why we believe that way and things doesn't work. You just need to then. Araujo on striker. Rashford not playing as a striker. Okay. Araujo is here. This substitution needs to be done by Berra before, because his replacement was there at the time. Who is the left side? Fermin. Well, Lamine is here still. Well, Lamine is still here. Eric and Ferran. Okay. Pedri wasn't right, so he needs to change it. Still 2-1, man. Come on. Score. Someone score. We can't even score for once. That is their side. We cannot even score for once. Okay. That one goal was very lucky, because the entire game I didn't see any sort of attack done by Barcelona has been played. So yeah, I think I predicted 3-1. At least Real scored it, and my new was will be done. 3-1 is needed. Plus by Vinicius. They are trying to say that Vinicius was 0+. Who is this operating them in the game? Real Madrid played great football. It is that? No, it's not that. But Barcelona didn't play, so honestly, this is not a fundamentally good football. Real Madrid is just trying to win the game. If they got a chance, they will score three. This was the plan, and the plan is working. One other plan is working. There's many of them said we have process changes, and I think this could be the changes. Araujo blocks Mbappe's shot. This is why Araujo should be done. This is why Araujo should start the first. Kunde probably be the most over. Okay, Kunde. Real Madrid said Vinicius should not have left this game. Not want to press. Not want to press. Look, the tackles are doing good, but what are the performance? Tell me one, two things, bro. Real Madrid have not done so many good things in this game, bro. Okay, they didn't do all of it now mistake, which they has done in the first half. In second half, they didn't. But what Barcelona has done is not the same thing. They had not pressed a single time. I never seen the attackers are playing phenomenal football. What happened to them? Why are they yapping? Why are they not trying to attack? This is not Hansi Flick football. That was I'm saying. That Hansi Flick football doesn't do this sort of thing. Your attackers needs to be the first one to interact, and this is where the team lacks. Okay, so get out of from Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal needs rest. Bench him for 2-3 games. Let give him the statement that if you didn't perform well, bench yourself. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to say, that if you are not performing well, you are not needed in our team. And this is what I think. Rooney replaces Kubar. See, that's a very awkward. That's very awkward one. And who is with the center back? Barcelona playing with 1, 2. Okay, Kubarsi will be the center back. Balde will be the center back. All right. But there's nothing, whatever it is. But I think it will be 3-1. Either 3-1. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now because it's been a lot of things and I need to work on some of my things. Thank you for listening my stream. Thank you to overall people who has been here at my stream. For the final prediction, it was 3-1. It could be 2-1 for Real Madrid, but it could be 3-1. It's possible 3-1 or might be 2-2. Who says? Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now because I have some work to do. This game was good. I will try to break down about this game more later on of half with any sort of stream. I will try to communicate with all of the things that has been lacked by both Real Madrid and Barcelona. In second half, I see Real Madrid has some issues. That's why Real Madrid big games are not that good enough. Okay. So why you need Araujo now you understand. Okay. In big games, Araujo needs started to be Hansi Flick is sometimes doing some idiotic things. Okay. So they have to understand. They have to understand why it's needed. Thank you for listening my stream. I am grateful for the sir whoever listened to my streams, and I hope we will discuss about it. But yeah, remember Barcelona needs defenders. If you are watching the stream for the last time, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the game, and I say it's 3-1. It could be 3-1 for Real Madrid, or it's 2-2. Might be end of the game. Okay. So hopefully, thank you for listening. Goodbye.